one of my favourite places in the country, Ogwen Valley near Capel. Parked in the car park and I've got a plan. It's quite a showery day. I've just had a real good shower come through, so I'm hoping for lots of drama in the sky. Now then, I'm hoping to walk up here. I can get up. The reason why I want to go up there is because I'm hoping to see both sides of the valley from here. That's my plan. How I get up there is another thing. I'm just going to have to try and get up as best as I can. I'm hoping to get that ridge looking back down on Snowdon on one side, and then get the Ogwen Valley on the other side. Like I said, I've got to get up this ridge here somehow, so I'm just going to go round the corner here and then hopefully get up from round the corner. I've walked up this path a few times now, so I'm just hoping I can get that vantage point to see epic images. Oh, what a view! What a view! Snowdon there. Well, I think it is. It is, yeah. Snowdon there. The valley running up to it. Capel. The other side we've got the Ogwen Valley, which I'm hoping to try and photograph that probably in a bit. I've spent an hour or so here. It's killed me. It's absolutely killed me getting up. I've definitely come up the wrong way, come up the hard way. I also realised that this is the A5 corridor for the Mat Loop on the corner here, which doesn't surprise me. Should know. Really makes sense. So I'm going to come up here, I'm going to spend a little bit of time here and see if I can get some nice images over Snowdon there. One thing, and I obviously knew this before I come up, I've only got me 16 to 70mm lens, really need a long lens, but I'm in the process of swapping it at the moment, so I haven't actually got one. So I thought I've still got to come up here and try and get, it's a place I've wanted to come up for a while to get this beautiful vista, and it was worth it, I must admit, well worth it. It's going to be quite a showery day, which is really what I want, so I brought the clothing in case I get wet, but I can still stop up here and yeah, I'm going to have my dinner up here, spend a few hours, and like I say, hopefully work the two valleys if I can. Don't know how far is it over to that one so I can see it. We've actually got a bit of snow in the air at the minute. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the drama to happen. You never know, I might even get a plane flyby. Not that I'll be able to photograph it, or if I do, it's going to be about big. But you'll never know. I can even see the van from down here, it's about a mile away down there. Well, it looks, but anyway, the car park, Capel, the junction there, looks absolutely stunning. Moel siabod to your left, Snowdon, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Right, let me get my breath back, have a minute, and then see if things start to develop, and see if I can get a couple of images of this dramatic place in Snowdon and the valley. Okay. We're still waiting for things to kick off, and I've just getting 1 or 2 compositions. Obviously done a pano, try and get the lakes in as well, and the road as the line as it leads its way through into the horseshoe of Snowdon. But that's what we're viewing there, is the horseshoe of Snowdon, and Snowdon's the sort of peak just to the right hand side of the image there, with them clouds rolling over, and obviously a fair bit of snow. I think they had over the last 24 hours, to be honest. It must be around the 800 metre mark, because the peak up here, let me just show you, the peak up here, up there, is around 800 metres, and there's snow on it, so 700 or 800 metres high. But yeah, we've just put you back. So yeah, we're just I'm definitely going to give it an hour here, then probably just go a little scout round, see if there's anything. I've already got the vista shot. I'm just going to see if it develops. Really want a rain shower come through, and at the moment it doesn't look like that's going to happen, but the clouds are still fantastic for midday. It's fantastic. And with these mountains, you never know what you're going to get. So I'm definitely going to stick here for a good hour or so, try and pick some bits out. Moel siabod looks absolutely amazing. So I've got some photos of that. I'm going to try and get a couple more actually. I'm going to try and get rid of this ridge line that I'm on as a foreground, and get the lake at the bottom of the mountain, and siabod there posing its thing over the landscape. It looks absolutely stunning, and that's obviously snow capped as well. Oh, come here, Coates. Have a minute. What I have forgot again, my seat mat. On one of my last videos, on my bluebell video, let's say I was uncomfortable sitting on a stump, so I invested in a seat mat, and I haven't put it in my bag. Oh dear, never mind. Not as bad today, a bit more comfortable. Got a nice little bit of light on Snowdon as I'm looking at it. So we might have to capture a couple more images, I think. That's Capel Curig at the junction. Somewhere, I think, see, I can't quite see on the back of the screen, but somewhere there. And you got the Vannies part just behind. How about that for a stunning view? What a place to live. I really do like this area and this image that I can capture, whether it's wide angle or getting zoom right in. But I absolutely love let me just point out the road that runs through the valley up towards the horseshoe. We've got this drama, lovely light, beautiful cloud formations, and a stunning Snowdon that I can't. The view from up there today must be fantastic, looking back down at here, because you've got 4 or 5 lakes that sort of lead your line through. But wow, and with that bit of snow on the top. But yeah, so some beautiful, beautiful images. Okay, we are getting a nice bit of light up on the top of Snowdon, and the next ridge along to the right. So I'm just going to take a few images, and then we've got this sort of leading line of light that's running down the valley. That looks really nice. I'm just going to try and capture a couple. Right, what I've done is I've took 6, 7, 8, probably 9 shots of the same image, but what I've done is tried to capture the light in different parts of the mountain range. At one point, the mountain to the left-hand side was absolutely in shadow. Now it's nice and bright. We've got a nice bit on the top of Snowdon, and what I'll probably do is blend all them images together, how I feel, so I can get a nice bit of light and drama. And we've even got a nice few clouds that are more dramatic. They look rain showery, which is what we want. It's exactly what I'm looking for, and it does look a bit more, it's a little bit too nice a day. So I think what I'm definitely going to do, I'm going to have me something to eat, get prepped up ready, and see if we can get a shower coming through the valley here. Fingers crossed. It does really look like as a shower coming over the mountain. I don't know whether you can see it. It's somewhere here. Got a lovely bit of light casting over the ridge there. I think it's sort of Criggock area. But we've got a dirty black cloud coming over, and that's really what I'm looking for. Before we get soaking wet, I'm hoping to capture it. Fingers crossed. Oh, yes. Oh, some lovely light. Some lovely light, gotta get it. Yeah, it's definitely more, the clouds are definitely more dramatic, which is good. Looks like it's quite bright over Trevan's side. Come on. Beautiful. Not like appling over siabod. It's quite the mountain isn't photogenic, let's say. Fantastic mountain. It's not photogenic. Not from here. Oh, look at that light. Cheekies. Oh, the light's just catching the outer rim of the horseshoe there. Snowdon's bursting in with light on the top peak. Superb. Lovely dramatic cloud, and the odd into a little bit of blue cloud in there as well. Superb. I'll tell you what else I'm going to be doing from now on. I've always got a poo bag with me for the dog. Even if I ain't got the dog, there's always poo bags in my pocket. And I'm going to promise myself that I'm going to take as much rubbish down off these bloody mountains as I possibly can, because after this release of lockdown, we're getting people up these mountains that do not respect it, and it's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Now, if something blows away, you can't help it, but I've pinned it down. I've got my poo bags. I'm going to take all my crap back with me, and I haven't seen any, but if I see one bit, I'll carry as much as I can back down. But please don't leave your shit up here. Just take it back down with you. It's lighter on the way back when you vet it and done. Put it in your pocket. Bloody hell. How long has it been now? It's about ready. Right, we've just had 2 fighter jets come through. Didn't manage to catch any of the footage, but they come through over here very quickly. Got absolutely no chance. Heard them, flew by. 2 auks training jets. Fantastic to see, absolutely fantastic. But absolutely got no chance of capturing them because I was concentrating on getting more photos of the summit of Snowdon. But wow, wow. Actually, I was getting a selfie, that's what I was doing. I was getting a selfie in front of siabod. I think I've done what I can here. I think I've got some nice images from here, so I'm going to try and move. I might just try and get a couple of foreground images, sort of foreground interest here. But I know as soon as I go that way, any way that way, I'm going to start to lose Snowdon. So maybe I can get a nice foreground image with siabod in the background. And then I'm going to try over the other side. Like I said, I've just missed 2 jets. So I'm just going to, while I'm walking around, I'm just going to keep my eye on the flight radar on the internet. Just to edge my bets, because apparently there's 2, sorry, I think there's 1 Hercules that's flying around. So if that comes over here, I should be able to capture that, just about. And I'll try and capture him anyway, just for the fun of it. And I'll try and video it if I can as well, but I'll have to be extremely quick and drop on. But yeah, I think for now, I might come back here. I'll see how the clouds are developing more and more, but they are starting to develop more and more as the day goes on, which obviously normally you get that rain shower then. Behind you looks quite dark, and then we've got this contrast, this lovely sky, so obviously the mountains bringing these clouds in. Okay, I'm going to move on and see what I can find as a foreground interest. I've seen that as a rock up here. That looks super, it's just up there. So I'm going to have a look at that and try and get that as a foreground interest. I've not actually got anything really as a foreground interest, but I want to try and do that. And if I do that, because the mountain's far away, I'll probably focus stack it probably on the foreground and then on the mountain itself. So let's crack on. Oh my God, look at that. Well, we've come over the other side of the valley and it's absolutely freezing. There's a wind. Oh my God, is there a wind? Jesus, it's like I've been in 2 different places. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to put my gloves on. It is seriously that cold, but look at that for a view and a photo. Oh, I think that's penny ogwen or whatever it's called. I'll put the with that bit of light that's touching the top there. But how fabulous is that? Wow! Oh my God, I'm froze. Absolutely perished. Look at that, down the Ogwen Valley. Beautiful, absolutely stunningly beautiful. Okay, I found a lovely composition. We've got this big rock in front of us, must be 3 or 4 ton rock estimate. So I'm about 10 metres from it, and I've zoomed into about 40 mil, and I've done that just to compress the mountain and the rock together, and it looks stunning. We've got some lovely light in the valley. And I have focus stacked it. I've focused on the rock, and then I've focused in the distance, and it's just starting to hail. So, yeah, let me get in the frame. So we've got this beautiful foreground interest here, and what I've done is I've focused on the rock based on the big rock. And then because how the landscape is, it's sort of separated into two diagonally. So then I've focused into the valley there. We've got Snowdon up in the background, some lovely light in the valley, Snowdon in the dark at the minute. I'm going to wait for a bit of light to hit that, I think. Yeah, and it's hailing. So, but what a lovely feature this is. What a lovely foreground feature. And it's given me a real good composition. I don't think it'll work so well if I move right up to it and get wide angle, but I'm going to try it. Okay, I'm going to start heading sort of back towards the van. We'll see what I can pick up on the way. I've just got this set up just in case something flies through. It probably won't be because an helicopter just landed down in the valley there. I don't think it's an emergency helicopter, I think it's a posh one. So but I'm going to head back and see what I can pick up on the way back, see if things change again. But I've pretty much, unless we get more super skies, I think I've pretty much nailed it. So we'll head back, a gentle stroll back. I've stopped here because I found this old, well, it's a wall, or what's left of a wall, or a dividing area, and it's a leading line, and it leads into the Ogwen Valley, and it looks stunning. So I've focused on this rock here, which has got all this green algae on it. Looks superb. This moss. It's a bit windy around here. Hope you can hear me okay. And then we've got that drama in the background there, which is what we're after. Looks superb, so I've just captured that image, bracketed the shot, focused on there. Job's a good one, I'm going to move on. I might just take one the other way round. The only thing is, the landscape behind isn't as appealing, let's say. But still beautiful. God, it's cold up at this bit. Okay guys, I'm going to end it here. What a fantastic day. It's been fabulous. But I'm going to head down now. Been up here for about 3 or 4 hours. I think it would be nice for a nice, what would we say, a sunset shot. Could be nice. But I've got to get home today. So I've travelled 3 hours, done 4 hours photography, 3 hours back home. Our day's work, so I'm shattered. So yeah, I'm going to head back, and thanks for watching. I've thoroughly enjoyed this, hope you have, and I hope you enjoy the images that I put up, and if you do, big thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it, and maybe a sub. But anyway, I'm off. I'll see you guys on the next one.